Yo, what's up guys? Today we're doing a Gold to Masters GWEN video. I'm going to show you guys all the fundamentals on GWEN, how to clear, how to build, how to play. I've recently played a game on her and GWEN feels super broken, so I'm excited to really show you guys the power of this champion right here. So let's talk about runes real quick. You're going to go Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Magical Footwear, Cosmic, and attack speed, haste, or attack speed, AP, and scaling HP. And the reason why you don't go like the first strike or the electrocute is this is just more consistent. It's like more of a solid style of build. And for bans, I highly recommend Jax if you're annoyed of Jax, Poppy even. Dr. Mundo is sort of annoying, and anyone who can invade you. So Kindred or Graves. Let's start off with the clear here. We're going to auto attack the little plants, and then we're going to start off our raptors here. So let's auto attack this, auto attack once, then use our Q, and we're going to farm this all the way. Our bot lane has already started off with first blood. I'm not really sure how that's possible, but we won't question it. Let's get our auto attacks off here. This should just be done like that. Beautiful. And we should cut it all the way over to the Krugs, and we can go ahead and QE over and do our Krug now. And the clear is really straightforward. You got 4 stacks and then you use your Q, and you need to make sure your Q is directly aimed onto the big camp, otherwise you'll miss out on a lot of damage. That's a big problem that I see people mess up on. You need to make sure that you have your cursor on top, because if we look at our Q, it has more damage on the middle there. So if you position it poorly, you're going to lose out on that extra damage, which you definitely do not want. Let's finish this. Bot lane looks like they're going to completely destroy the enemy bot. Mid went 1 for 1. Let's start off with two auto attacks here. We're going to Q and then get some more auto attacks. And the reason why we do it this way is because by the time we have our next stacks, our Q will already be up. Okay, let's finish this here. Auto attack, Q. If you can get the 4 stacks, it is best, but most of the time when you're initially pulling a camp, you can just use 2 stacks. What I can do here is I can do a little bit of a double camp. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you don't have to. It's just something I want to show you guys that is possible when you're playing. The only thing about GWEN's clear that I don't like is your full clear is not that healthy. So as you can see, after my clear, I'm like, you know, roughly 60% HP, which is a little bit lower than I'd like to be, which is okay. Let's drop a ward here. We have 10 extra seconds. Let's use our E. Let's go clear this. And we did start on our raptors, so we're going to cross through mid lane here. Let's push the crab towards the mid lane, and we're going to have our stacks ready to potentially look for a play here if there's anything. Otherwise, looks like nothing here. So we're gonna go for our raptors. Let's go hit this scryers onto the top crab. We don't actually care about this top crab if Shaco's on here. What we care about is we care about our raptors. Let's get our auto attack. Let's get our Q off. Shaco could potentially be coming. I'm gonna bring this camp to the bush. Shaco went mid lane. There's nothing to worry about. The guy is overstaying on the map here as well. Use our smites, and we're going to recall after our topside camps. Now it's time for us to hit B, and we're going to go into the bot side. And this is going to give us a really good purchase. We're going to be able to buy Nashers, and we can also buy the Amp Tome. Personally, I actually like doing this because I like having that extra bit of AP. I find it more useful, more practical, and I can also just buy a quick pink ward so I can control an objective. I actually don't recommend buying pink wards if you're unaware of how, you know, to min-max vision control. It's something that like you need a good amount of like skill and understanding of the game to really be able to understand how to use them, where to use them. But if you look at my games, I always plant them in the river bush right here, or in the bush in the top river up here. It's very simple here. The only problem is in lower elos, your teammates want to defend it, and even you might like forget about it. not play around it. A lot of things that can happen. which is why I don't always recommend controllers to lower elo players. Drop it here. Our ball lane has a good amount of control. Let's on the way ping. We can communicate that it's our turn to go in if we want to go in. I'm on a ward, but we should be okay. Let's go ahead and attack this Shaco. Beautiful. This guy's gonna flash away. We can go ahead and help these guys shove in their wave. Once I shove in the wave, what we can do is instead of clearing the dragon, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cross to the top side and return to this camp, because this camp will spawn unless my Kai'Sa can help me here. If Kai'Sa helps me here, then I save up a lot of tempo. My Leona's also helping here, so this is going to be worth it for me to do right now on the spot, because our teammates are coming to help with the objective. Okay. We get this kill with our ultimate. And we have our next ultimate here too. And that's the absolute, crazy amount of damage you can deal on this champion. And instead of crossing all the way to the top side, I'm just gonna hit my recall, grab my 2 components, and then restart the game top to bot side. Our top laner is getting completely destroyed. Our teammates died there too. It is what it is. The guy is starting to, you know the drill. He's starting to lose his mind. Okay, let's just keep farming now. There's nothing for us to do in the top side. We have no ultimates. GWEN is one of those champions where you need ultimate to be relevant. If you don't have ultimates, you are no longer relevant in the game. Let's just farm all the way down towards the bot side. Our bot lane is hard winning, so we're going to keep working with our bot lane, aka our win con. At some point, if this Shogun keeps spam pinging like a lunatic, I will have to mute him. If the enemy Shaco is on the grubs, that means he has not cleared his bot side camps. If he hasn't cleared his bot side camps, what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to invade him and maybe even dive the enemy bot lane as well. Just keep farming here. Enemy jungler has done the Void Grubs. This gives us the information that we can potentially invade his bot side. Mid trades look a little bit dangerous. The enemy Shaco is spotted. I do not have... He has just used his E there. I messed this position up by a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My top laner spam pinging is getting to my head by a bit. It's actually getting to my head. I need to mute these guys. It's too much, guys. We have our Nashers. Let's go straight back to the top side. This guy, I think he's gonna, this is where it begins. He's gonna start running on the map and doing crazy things. It is what it is. We can sort of be the pseudo top laner catching top waves for a little bit. We have that Kai'Sa and Leona to play around. They're at least relevant. He just, incredible decision making by this guy. Our camp has respawned here, so let's take this. Real quickly, in the top lane, Silas is also here. So because Silas and Alawi are both there, since they're both there, we can't actually look to do anything. But if it was just one of them, we would be able to. But in this position, we can't. The Alawi is also going to probably pressure this top turret. What I can do is I can sort of look to see what's going on here. If anything. It's probably nothing. Let's just farm. The guy is not breaking the turret. So what I can do is I can actually go fight her here.
What happens next, I get to decide.
Like this Cho'Gath is still like traumatizing me. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's still traumatizing me. I think the most surreal part is like this is just so real. Like this is like so unbelievably like this is League of Legends, man. Like it just bothers me so much that people are actually like this. To the point where I'm just going to run it down. All right, guys. Let's recenter. Let's regroup. Let's regroup. Because it's getting to me, guys. The mental damage from your teammates' pings is a real thing. It's a really real thing, and it's really getting to my head here. So let's recenter. Go back, clear our camps. We're still farming efficiently. We still have that dragon. They only have 3 grubs. We're still doing okay. We can actually trade some grubs here. We're in a rough position, but it's okay. Our Cho'Gath is beginning to eat our camps. It's a great start to the series, guys. We can go ahead and do these grubbers. I'm getting the heck out of here. Cho'Gath did get a grub, which is good for him. This guy wants to join in on the fun, taking my camps. Again, I just cannot interact with top side. Let's just like completely forget top lane and mid lane for the rest of the game. We just have to completely ignore these guys, and we just have to go and play with my bot lane, and we can actually win this game. Like, really, all I can do is just be as smart as I possibly can, ignore my mid laner, ignore my top laner, and this game is so winnable, but it's taking a lot out of my soul. So let's just like focus on showing you guys how to win with very stressful teammates. Go ahead and work our way down here and clear these wards. There's the massive amount of damage we can deal with even just one item, guys. Very like unreal the amount of, you know, DPS you deal on Gwen. You put yourself in that good position with strong teammates, my Leona and my Kai'Sa, and we can actually dominate the game. If I stop fighting with my feeding top laner and my feeding mid laner, well, we'll be able to win, as you guys can see. Flashed outside of my little bubble there, my little range, which is perfect. And again, if you guys saw the damage I did, dude, I have to like defend both of my camps from my own teammates. It's like its own little mini game right now. It's pretty exciting. It's like I had to like go to my Raptors thinking that the Garen's gonna take my camp, and then I'm like, no, I have to go to the Krugs because my Cho'Gath's gonna take the camp. Like, this mini game, very fun, very fun. Let's go ahead and play for my Wolves.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This guy is worth a lot of gold here, and my Kai'Sa is ready and prepared into the bot side. Beautiful. Again, fight with our Leona, win the game. Fight with our Kai'Sa, win the game. Instantly, you guys see the instant difference in my gameplay when I'm playing around these guys.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This'll cheer me up. Mind the trap.
When you also play for the weak players on the enemy team, you gotta be careful of Silas. Though. I don't know what Silas is. It's even easier, but like again, I've been focusing the super fed people on the enemy team, and it's like, dude, like I'm going to lose my mind because they're so powerful. But now that I'm playing against the, you know, the Caitlyn and the Blitzcrank all the time, the situation's never been easier. I'm gone here, dude. Goodbye. A bit too aggressive for me there. I was having a bit of fun talking. But we should be... okay, to be fair, our Kai'Sa and Leona weren't prepared to fight the dragon anyway. They wanted to get the Herald. So let's... yeah, let's like not fight this. So our teammates are currently fighting. You guys should be a little bit careful here. We're sort of winning right now. We'll take that. I'm going to look to invade his top camps. Our Kai'Sa is really strong. And their champions are a bit difficult to play against a fed Kai'Sa. So I think he's just going to be able to kill everyone there. Our Kai'Sa, that is. Yeah, he dies, that's okay. Because everyone else dies, good. That's sort of the power of, you know, our ball lane is strong. Let's keep playing with our ball lane. And this game could have been much, much easier if we had just kept working with them. But we made the game a little bit difficult, but it's okay. Again, I showed you guys how to stabilize, the mindset behind stabilizing. What is this guy doing, dude? Get away from me, dude. Get away from me, man. Oh my god. And the Cho'Gath took the red buff from our Kai'Sa. Losing way too much HP for pulling this though. That's the downside of GWEN, it looks like. You can't really tank it, but they're like not checking this at all. They had like no setup whatsoever, so this is just gonna be a free Baron for us. And the reason why I'm so willing to pull there is, let's think about the two champions that are DPS in the Baron. GWEN, very very fast attack speed, and Q very very strong, and Kai'Sa. Literally, her passive is designed to kill things that are tanky. I'm gonna ghost early here. And this guy's just completely f***ed. These guys are... Bro, did you see this guy try to chomp my Grump? And like... Dude, I swear this guy has issues. Like, leave me alone, man. Let me carry the game. The rest of this game should be pretty much history. What I can do is I can look at this top wave. Blitzcrank, I don't know what he's doing, but I can push the top wave in, and I can be the next split pusher here. We have someone mid lane, someone ball lane, and I can be top lane. I mean, this Blitzcrank is like, oh, I wonder if I can make it to him in time.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The answer to the question is yes, I can. Oh, look at that damage, guys. Thought he was out there, but the amount of damage I deal with my Q is a bit much. The enemy bot lane is feeding harder than my mid and top laner. Honestly, like what a game. What a weird feeling game. It's like, dang, I'm so frustrated the whole time. My mid and top are just perma-inting, but then I look like bot lane. And I was like, look at that bot lane. Okay. Let's keep farming here. We're gonna split into the top side. Let's push this in. I think the Shaco might be AFK or something. No, he's killing the Kai'Sa right now. So in this position, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep splitting.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Literally all the way into their base.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
and the game will just be over because we are like decently strong. And that Alawi, their most fit champion, is just completely cooked just like that. There you go, guys. Well, you guys gotta see a lot of fun things. Weak side, how I messed myself into that. Recovered playing to the strong side, and just overall, Gwen was so OP, guys. The damage you deal with your discipline is so incredible. Alright guys, let's jump into our Platinum ELO game here. We have a Graves, and this is going to be a little bit more difficult to deal against. The Graves will be a bit oppressive. We have to be really considerate what that Graves will do to us. Our teammate does drop a nice little ward for us here at the start. I'm going to sit here. I'm obviously going to auto attack this, put my opponent to Q, and then we're going to have our 2 auto attacks, and then our 2 stacks, and then we're going to use our Q. That's what they call it. They call it gain 1 stack of max 4, and it lasts 6 seconds. So we're going to put a point into our Q, and then let's go ahead and hit this. It's actually really important to know how long that lasts. It's actually very helpful. Knowing that it lasts 6 seconds is a really nice fact to know. So the reason why I'm not going to be too afraid of the enemy Graves invading my cross is because I'm Gwen, I have Ghost, and I can always Q or E away, so I'm not too worried if the enemy Gwen or enemy Graves comes to invade me. So we don't see him here at all. You want to use your Q before your E, so you get that auto attack reset for your Q. Get this here. Make sure we land our Q on the big wolf. The true damage from the line in the middle is so important to utilize. You have to make sure you're using your Q properly like that. Here we can sit in this corner, right after like that. And that pretty much hits the whole big raptor anyway, which is the only thing we care about in the first place. So I should die here. Beautiful, we should have our 3rd stack. Take a damage, it's okay. And we're gonna go to the corner here, so that red buff doesn't hit us yet again. You guys know the drill at this point. If you need to practice the Gwen clear some more, you can. I'm going to be a little bit worried about that Graves potentially coming for me. But if he hasn't invaded me just yet, it's probably unlikely he'll come invade me at all. So let's just finish this here. Our bot lane, our mid lane has not, maybe has okay control. Our bot lane has control right now. Let's go ahead and check on his jungle with the Scryers. He is not here, which means he's pathing towards the top side likely. Let's go ahead and just use our E, and we're going to push this down because we have more control in the bot side than we do in the top side. And what I'll do is, because I'm here, I have extra bit of time, I'm going to hit the Scryers so they don't have it, and I'm going to drop a ward here and look to recall now. I'm going to go straight to the top side, we'll get our Blasting Wand. I personally think this is the more powerful item on Gwen, the Blasting Wand that is. Over the recurve bow. Graves is just crossing down towards the bot side. I'm not sure what his idea is here, but he'll go down, uses E, okay. There's no crab for you there, so I don't really know what's going on. Top wave is crashed, mid wave is here. Let's go to our Grump. We're gonna auto E. Use our Q early, just fine. Okay, because our next Q will be pretty much up already. Finish this with our smite, and we have a little bit of time for our Q. Good. Auto E, and the Graves tempo is very bad. As you can see, he hasn't pulled his Gromp yet, and I'm already finished with my wolves, and he hasn't even pulled his camp. So my tempo is going to be much better than enemy Graves. There he is. He's finally pulled, but I'm done with 2 more camps before he even pulls his. It's very, very, very bad for his game. We're gonna finish our full clear. The Grave seems to be running on the map, trying to make something happen. There's a chance that the Graves wants to come loop behind my bot lane right now. So I'm subtly like walking over. We finished our full clear. We can go ahead and check the dragon now. Our bot lane has full control. If this Graves is on this Drake, he should get killed here. Just take the guys alive. That's nothing there for us. Okay. What we can do is we can go down here. The MF is full HP right now. We should take our leave because Fiora just walked down from base to bot lane. So let's just take our recall and we're gonna go to the top side. You guys saw that I instantly saw Fiora and I just dipped. Like, I'm not staying there. Fiora is going to, you know, come all the way to the bot side with this top lane looking like this. We also got the ASO ultimate there. We had the dragon. You guys see how this ward spotted exactly what that Graves was doing, and I had enough time to clear all my camps while watching that Graves do all this. Thinking about this position is my Lux is recalling, so I will go ahead and take his wave. Good. Still play with that guy a little bit. He has to recall. My Olaf is recalling here too. Let's check the top crab. We'll see if it's up. Olaf is staying actually, which is perfect. We can go ahead and look to pull this. The ASO is not TPing, but if we look at ASO's conditions, not great. Which is perfect. We'll finish this very quickly. Lux is giving a wave. Not really sure why. Did not have to do this. Top lane is skirmishing a bit hard. This guy should just die here in 2-1. To get this kill here. I missed a few of my ultimates, unfortunately. So that made the play a bit harder than it needs to be. That's okay. We get that kill. I'm gonna have my item really soon. We have 2 kills here actually, so I'm very powerful. Again, unfortunately, I missed my ultis, so like my teammate almost died. Very bad of me. Get this HP, around like 600 HP. You can do a little bit of a double camp if you're confident. It's not easy for everyone to do that, but if you're confident about it, you should definitely try. It's definitely a combo worth trying. Make sure you land your Q true damage. You sort of start camps with your initial Q. It'll give you enough damage with your 4-stack Q and auto attacks to completely kill the camp. So it looks like the Rel will just dash away, so I'm not going to waste any time there. We're going to finish our full clear, and then we're going to look to recall right after, complete our item. Let's hit B, go grab our Nashor's too, and then we'll go straight to the base and we'll look to accelerate this game. Because of how strong I am, I'm actually considering going a Dark Seal on the perfect recall right here. Dark Seal gives you a little bit of HP, which is quite nice as well. It's good. We got the ASO ultimates. Let's see where Graves will walk towards. He'll go towards the top side. He has his blue buff earlier, so blue buff is gone, of course, but he will end up being in this top side for a while now. Can go for the spot crab here. Finish this with the pets. We can actually look to investigate some camps here. See what's going on. We'll use that blast cone to escape if we need it. You see how his Gromp is now respawning? Wolves are here. It's always important to check all of their camps, because you never know which camps they're skipping. You know, the enemy junglers can always skip camps, especially with how this guy's been playing. Take a look and go bot side here. I'm gonna try and save my Q stacks. Looks like the fight's very far away though. Make this kill, and then what we can do is we can go ahead and push the spot wave in. Then I'm going to take that turret shot, please. We'll farm all of this. And then we're going to want to go towards the grubs right afterwards. So my Lux is recalling, and there's a full wave here. We can go ahead and control the top side here. We'll chunk this guy out all the way. It creates a bunch of space for us here. Perfect. This guy literally cannot hit me because of my Gwen. We're gonna get these 4 grubs. And we can look to invade some camps here as well. Let's investigate. This camp is for sure up. We can go clear this. We don't know what other camps are up. So let's just take our free winnings. And we can return to our full clear down towards the bot side. If you guys see there, Gwen is extremely good at playing in, but also playing out. So there are 3 of them there. I use my ulti to slow them. I use my Q to deal damage to that Fiora melee range. Gwen does it all. Gwen is all about taking fights with your ultimates and making sure that you're farming very efficiently. That's all Gwen is. Gwen is like a better version of Shyvana now. Is the best way I would like to look at it. What I can do here is I can just recall and buy myself a large rod and my Sork boots, which is going to help me travel the map quicker, which is what we really want right now. So we can keep up that efficiency around the map. Get my stack like that. And our spells alone just kill them all. My ultimates alone just kill them. It's crazy. So that camp is not up, so that means he's clearing towards the top side now. He'll be up there soon, so we should just go back to our camps. That is Aesol teleport bot lane. Our ulti is not up for 30, so we gotta be considerate of that. Graves looks like he's going to his Raptors. We don't have ulti for 20. Let's just keep thinking, no ulti. But I think if they come into the Herald position, our ult will be up by the time they hard contest. So we can go ahead and play off our ulti then. The true damage is really helpful when pulling the Herald. We'll grab this here, and we'll go back to our camps. And we're going to keep farming efficiently for this dragon. Let's recall here, grab our large rod. Our Rabadons will be coming up soon. We can't get Rabadons for the dragon, but we will have 2 large rods, which is beautiful. Let's go straight to the enemy bot side here and take the crab if it's up. If it's not up, then we'll just fight the dragon regularly. Here, which we'll see, investigate, see if it's up. If it's not up. By holding good positions, you get goodies that you're normally not really supposed to get.
It'll be quite fun cutting them down.
Holy moly. This is why Gwen is S tier, by the way, guys. I don't even have Rabadons yet. And that's the amount of damage I'm dealing. Okay, there's not much more for us to do here. We have to leave because Fiora could be coming. Just take a recall now, and let's go back to our camps and restart the clear all the way. We got a little happy here. We were like fighting for funsies. But let's just go back and recenter. Let's work on buying that Shadow Flame, and we'll go back to our topside camps. Okay, I just got Olaf.
Allies feel the joy.
So that blue buff of mine is actually going to be slow me down. What I should do is I should just go straight into the bot side and play for this bot turret and play for the bot crab and his bot camps. He is bad. And the position I want to check is the enemy camps like this. It's perfect.
I did that. Me. With haste.
I'll take this, and you guys see how doing my blue buff, skipping my blue buff, and going straight to his bot side allowed me to kill the Graves and get Graves' blue buff there. And you guys gotta think about the tempo and what you're playing for, how we're trying to accelerate this game. Accelerating the game does not mean I'm gonna clean my own blue buff. Go ahead and finish this bot wave here. What I can do is I can farm all of these camps and farm this, farm the ward. We have our Nami with us. Look at the amount of damage we do. Absolutely unreal. Our ulti is coming back up.
Promptly. With haste.
The amount of damage you deal on Gwen, honestly, not that fair. As you guys can visually see, that Fiora also has 2 items, but it wasn't even close. The amount of split push potential you have on Gwen too is also not even fair. I just completely one-shot that turret. No questions asked. The whole base just gets open here by me because of how powerful Gwen's auto attacks are with your E. I'm gonna recall now, go buy my completed item. We just got a completed item, and I'm gonna go restart the map, and we're going to just simply end this game in a very easy fashion. Can I buy Medeyes? I cannot. It's okay. Let's just buy like a blasting wand then. We also have this dragon to play for, which is gonna be soul point for us. We can turn this blasting wand into. This is not even that great, but you know, I can go with Rylai's, which is Rylai's actually like okay to buy in Gwen, especially in these fights where they're gonna be coming into us. That's what Rylai's there. It's okay. Like they want to be the ones engaging on us. We'll play for this dragon here. They should have no way of coming to contest us. Oh, that's really bad. That slows down my clear by a bit. If you're the enemy team, are you really coming to contest this objective? It's like probably not. So that's why I feel comfortable like farming all my camps first, getting level 16, and then looking for the objective. Because they don't know that I'm not fighting. Just auto attacking that guy to death. Wow. I literally like Q'd the guy one time. I just autoed him to death. This guy should just be killed by my MF, I'd hope. Step, step.
I won't let you hurt it. She's still with me.
One ulti, one kill, always. On this champion. Let's just play pressure in their base. If my Lux has ultimates, or if my MF wants to walk up, they're all one-shot there. Game, guys. That's the probably one of the better games I would have on Gwen for this series, but just to show you guys, like, dang, this champion is super powerful when you farm well, make good choices, unstoppable. The amount of damage you deal is crazy. Alright guys, let's jump into our Emerald Diamond game as Gwen here. What we're going to do is we're going to go for a quick little ward to see what's going on. Our Zed is in the bot side getting some vision. There is fine, it's fine. Let's go ahead and start our blue buff. We're going to get a little stack from that. And we're going to use our Q just like that. We're going to smite this. Of course, the Gwen clear is pretty straightforward, guys. You get your stacks, 2 stacks, and then you start your camp. You start whacking away at it. And smite here, good. Okay, we keep clearing here. Let's look at the lanes. Clear is super straightforward. E on top of yourself for an auto attack reset. At around 300 HP, you can walk away and just auto attack this thing to death. Use your pet as well. We can go ahead and Q auto attack, or QE auto attack. Just keep autoing, keep autoing. Qs. We can save our E here actually, and what we're going to do is we're going to save our E here, auto this thing to death, and then look to QE over the wall to our Raptors. I think I actually lost time on that. I don't think that was the smartest thing to do, but it's okay. Let's just keep clearing. There's a lot of refinements to the clear, I'd say. I'm not even a perfect clear on Gwen, but you can still see how quick Gwen clears nonetheless. I'm going to auto this here to get extra stack on my Q. I'm going to bring this to the right because that red buff's going to come over and try and smack me, and we don't want to let him smack me. That'd be very annoying. Let's kite all the way over here. So the enemy Zed started his Raptors. How do we know this? Well, it's because we have information that he has 4 CS, and I believe we saw him too, but I wasn't looking. So we know because he has 4 CS, and I warded his Raptors. So where else would he be spotted with 4 CS on his Raptors? We have this blue buff now. The Zed will be coming towards the bot side. Let me hit the scryers here. Zed has not been spotted just yet. He's probably here. Let's look to just one-shot this because the Zed's not in the river right now. We can't really look anywhere at the moment. Let's just grab this. We can actually fight this guy a bit. Oh, this guy just flashes on me. This guy's no flash here, so we should be able to take this guy out. Just good. We'll take these odds. We'll take this position. Not bad for us here at all. We don't get the kill on the Lux though, which is a bit questionable. I'm not gonna buy pink ward because okay, well, I don't know what that's about. But our teammates actually end up losing the situation, which I think is just my Yone playing bad. But it's okay. We start the game off. We got the crab at least. We are top laning in solo guild. It's good to demonstrate what these closer games looks like, which is perfect. I love these sorts of games because this can really show how much of an S tier champion Gwen really is. Well played to Yone there. Clear all the way down. You never want to auto the small ones, especially when you have an AoE spell like Gwen's Q. It's really, really bad. You lose a lot of time. Let's go ahead and keep auto-attacking this. Perfect. This has been cleared. Let's go clear our Krugs now, and we can look to the dragon afterwards. We can smite this here as well. Clear this here. Beautiful. So done with this, we can go ahead and apply some pressure into the bot side. We can investigate the enemy position Now Zed is also in the top lane, so with Zed being in the top lane, we can go ahead and play for this dragon. It's on the way ping here multiple times, and let's go start hitting the dragon. The enemy Zed should be like still topside. Yeah, I was expecting to go into the grubs, but this also makes sense. He wants to take the dive kill. Sejuani is going to be a pretty big poop stain, but it's okay. He's very, very weak. Still all good. Keep doing this dragon. Mid lane's trading like psychopaths. This guy's no flash. Important for us to track here too. Finish this here. We're level 6. Let's hit this fruit, and there's enemy bot camps for us to take. There's also an enemy position we can play and go behind them here. Great. I had hoped to get the kill with my ultimate, but it's okay. I did not fully get the kill. This camp is going to be up, and Zed should still be in the top side here. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to really stop this guy from staying here. What we can do though is we can on the way ping and play for the little Jhin here. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait for one more auto attack. Good. We'll chunk this guy out. Great. Oh my god, I didn't sidestep that. A bit too aggressive for me there. I mean, the enemy Zed did the same thing. The enemy Zed like killed himself mid lane. He has my blue buff, as we can see. The Yone has a blue, but okay. Let's go ahead and restart our clear, top the bot, recenter ourselves, chill out. We don't need to grief anymore than we already have. We're gonna be too weak in this game if we keep going and getting off our tempo. So let's just keep farming our camps on spawn here. Let's finish this with our auto attacks here, and then we'll go for our raptors. That crab seems to still be up. Shaco checked it, and it was not taken. So we can actually go and look for that crab. The position we have here, though, is we have a lot of information, except for Nami's checking the crab right now. So we should go ahead and check info here soon. This Nami is walking all the way through. Our Zeri just, you know, misses everything here. Seems like a terrible position for us. We'll take this kill. We have our ghost to escape. Let's go ahead and leave here. I cannot save this guy. Sorry, bro. I'm like completely useless without my ultimate, and I cannot save you, so I will leave and go do my camp. Really important to stay disciplined. Without your ulti as Gwen, you are literally just a piece of poop. We have our item in a little bit here. Let's go ahead and grab our item, and after our item we can play for those grubs on the top side. AFD, we can go straight top lane. Those grubs are spawning quicker than the dragon. Oh no! Okay, that was his life. The enemy Pantheon has used Ignite. Lux is still in the bot side. Lux is still level 7. I don't know what's going on. Double door? I don't really know what's happening. Let's go straight to the top side. Our Sejuani still has teleport, so this Pantheon isn't going to get much. Our camp has respawn. Look at this. Lux, just don't know what's going on. Our Sejuani is not using teleport here, which is going to mean we're going to lose a lot of minions unless I go take them. Yeah, but I don't really want to show or reveal myself when Zed is being seen bot side. Instead, I'm just going to E here, pull this together, and then put myself in a position where I can Q everything best I can. And you want to make sure you line them up with your Qs so you get that true damage. So we're not going to go for anything crazy in the top side. Instead, we're going to do is we're going to walk through the mid lane here. And we're going to investigate camps as well. And we want to seriously check on this dragon. Our mid has complete control. The dragon is up all the way right now. Let's just play the game with our Shaco here. The dragon has yet to be pulled. So our Yone is completely griefing us right now by going up there and doing that. Like, absolutely trolling us, but it seems like they are very, very, very afraid of us. Thankfully, because doing this in a normal game, by the way, where you go play for their top side with our mid laner goes to make the top play and we get the dragon, should be normally just absolutely illegal. And the most risky things to do. I'm gonna recall, buy my Cirque boots, go for Wolves, Gromp, Wolves Blue, and the crab in the top side. Let's buy these Cirque boots here. Again, I'm actually missing my Qs. I'm like not lining them up perfectly. It's very important to line up my Qs before I let go, because I'm missing on so much damage. It's actually like insane the amount of damage, like the difference between landing your Qs and not landing it. It's a big difference. New Pantheon is spotted back in the top side. Take this kill here, great. Let's go play really aggressively into their jungle. Take this kill. Let's walk on out. And we can play for the objective now. Chunk this guy out. Yone is gonna go do cool things there. Play the Yone champion. I can't believe the champion's getting buffed, by the way. Right out of their minds. Oh, they should buff him then. Never mind. Our Zeri is pressuring bot turret. Our Sejuani is freely breaking topside turrets. We have yet to get a kill, but it still feels like we have full control over this game. That's the thing I like about GWEN, is like you don't have to be like hard carrying. You can actually just like farm diligently and take smart fights, and it'll literally feel like you're 1v9. Like you're like, it literally just feels like I'm like they can't play the game against them. Oh, whoa. Let's try and communicate to my Shaco exactly what I want to do here, which is go and play for the enemy blue buff. My E's, I needed to say my E there, actually, it's very bad. Okay. Put him right behind me. Time it perfectly. Can dodge this guy here. Juke him out. I just like don't trust my Shaco, so I might as well just use my E to save myself. That Jhin was insanely fast. That Jhin is actually pretty strong. We look at the tab screen. My Zeri's like doing a lot of inting, which is great. That means this game's gonna be more competitive. We gotta pray on their. We gotta pray that they do good. Normally they do the opposite, right? When we're playing to win, but I'm playing to educate. So. Whoa there, bro. That Q range on GWEN can be super confusing sometimes. I feel like I do that quite often, and it's just something you gotta get used to, just knowing the exact range on your Q. It looks like all it takes is like one initial Q and then just auto attacks at the end to fully get rid of the camp, fully kill the camp.
Mountains beyond the cliffs. I always wish to see one up close.
Unfortunately, the Pantheon has ultimate against me, and what I messed up on there sincere, like super badly, is you guys saw the Nami bubble coming, and I didn't press my W. I don't know why I didn't press my W, but that's literally all my champion is designed to do, is press my W at the perfect time, and I messed it up. But my teammates are clutching. This feels great. I mean, I feel like the Jhin is still gonna 1v9 here, unfortunately. That Jhin is like super duper strong. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Good. Like, I'm happy, guys. You might think like, what's wrong with this guy? Guys, this is for the education. Me and Shaco, Yone are the only humans on the team, and wow, let's just see what our Shaco can do. They are teleporting now. My Sejuani is coming. The Zed is still dead for a little bit, so I can come out of base here. Not ideal.
Brisk, fresh air.
Wow, look at that, guys. I don't even have my Rabadons just yet. But that is the strength of Gwen.
Next time, shine through it.
There you guys have it. The Jhin couldn't auto-attack me, and even if he tried, well, he's coming close enough to me to hit my ultis. We have our completed item, so instead of using Rift Herald without our item, what we can do is we can recall and then use Rift Herald, and this way our value from the Rift is going to skyrocket. Gonna buy this, and we don't have our ultimate for a little bit, so we want to actually farm, but we can essentially siege with this Herald in 35 seconds. So let's farm some camps and then siege with Herald when our ulti's up and with Herald. And then this Jhin is literally the sole person we need to get rid of in these fights. It looks like they need some damage from me in the future, but I have no ulti, so I'm just gonna keep farming.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
That is a charm, to be sure.
An enemy has been slain.
Take these free kills. Great. Look for some camps here in the top side.
Many needles as it takes to get this right.
Don't have my ultimate just yet. Again, I'm a very ultimate reliant champion. Find those angles on Gwen is crucial on a champion like Gwen. It's just crucial to find those angles. Finding angles, especially when you have your ultimate and everything. We have our completed item and a little bit of gold. Let's farm a little bit more and get our item. Again, this champion just farms so efficiently. It's like these camps like don't even stand a chance against me, which feels incredible, especially nowadays where camps have so much HP. This just feels so nice. And it's not even like I'm like 10,000 kills. I'm pretty strong. I'm farmed well, and it's just like, you know, when you're a champion, you can farm well, get a few kills, and just like hard winning on the game. Those are the champions you see at the top of tier lists. go ahead and play for red buff. Let's go Krugs, and let's go straight into the bot side, the tier 2 bots right now. Let's just keep farming. We'll use our E preemptively to lower the cooldown. Auto attack this, perfect timing. You see how that instant refreshes our E cooldown? That's just how the E works. As you put more points into it, the next auto attack will refresh it for earlier, or for like a quicker, like, you know, it refreshes it by 65% actually, which is crazy. I'm gonna ghost a little early here. We'll kill that guy with our ultimates.
Double kill.
And we should just wipe their whole base now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, we gotta be a little bit careful here. Let's go ahead and let's heal up a bit from killing some camps. Again, the perks of playing jungle. Let me level up here. Beautiful, let's go mid lane.
Has destroyed a turret.
Let's make this turret here.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill. Ally has been slain.
Wow, look at that damage. We almost killed him actually. He lived on like 15 HP. There's our Emerald Diamond game, guys. Alright guys, let's get into our Diamond Masters Gwen game here. We're gonna drop a nice little deep ward into their jungle. We're gonna put a point to our Q, do our clear, top down. Now we do have a Yuumi Lucian, so playing towards bot side is not necessarily what we want to do. In fact, this is one of those games where if you really want to evaluate where should I truly be pathing, it might not actually be towards the bot side.
Struggle is worth it.
Because I'm playing a power farming champion as well, I'm going to actually do a Raptor starts, and I'm going to clear upwards, but really with the intention of just getting back to my Raptors on spawn. Go ahead and auto this here. Auto this, we can Q the Raptor. Good, and we just keep going down towards our Krugs. Beautiful. Let's take a look at bot lane. The Alistar is going to like be pretty annoying later on in the game. He's gonna be really hard to kill, but we're gonna have to just snip our way through him. I think my champion and Gangplank are gonna be the main champions to be able to deal with that Alistar. For right now, we're going to have priority until they hit level 2. That's when we're going to start losing priority in the bot side, but for now it should be completely fine. The Wukong is clearing 3 camps quickly into the top lane, which signals to me that maybe he wants to gank top side or invade my top camps. So either way, we'll be prepared for him. We won't really see him cross this ward because this ward will be dying soon. But let's go ahead and clear up here, and if the enemy does come for my camps, I just need to be very thoughtful, very considerate, and I need to be like pretty much just I need to be careful here. Let's go ahead and auto E, and then we're gonna go one more auto and then Q early. And pretty much on our 4 stacks here, we should be able to kill this thing all the way. So if the Wukong is here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ghost and run away. We do not see Wukong here, so I do not think he's here right now. Yeah, if Wukong was here, he'd be in that bush, he'd be attacking me. So it looks like he's just going to be in the bot side. Let's snip everything away. See this guy here.
No time like the present.
I think I have red buff slow here. Gangplank should be able to kill him.
An ally has been slain.
Double buff should be transferred, hopefully. Okay, nice. Wukong got 2 kills in the bot side. Don't really know that's possible, but it's okay. Wait, our mid laner has this. Okay. He's gonna be having fun this game really soon.
I'll break as many needles as it takes to get this right.
Really annoying. What I can do then is because of this, we can look to go ahead and on the way ping and play aggressively here. Give me anything there, man, an assist. Like, God, that's so annoying. Yeah, Yone's got an buff. So this is gonna be annoying. The Wukong is taking my Raptors. It's really sad. He's gonna have a little bit of an advantage over me. Our bot side cleared their wave. They're going into they're into recall here. Our mid laner is not having too much fun against this busted champion that got buffed. Can't believe Yone got buffed, by the way. The Riot Games are cooking something. Okay, he wants to Q the big boy. Makes sense. So you can have some HP to play the game. You can play for these grubs. My Gangplank has those doubles too, so the Gangplank should have some wave control. We can play for these. Let's finish this here with our Q into 1. Beautiful, and let's go play for this now. The only downside of this position right here is I do not have mid lane control at all. So if Yone starts walking at me, I am in big trouble. The enemies all come over. Pull this thing out. We'll take this here. We can walk on out. We're gonna pressure the bot turret hella hard.
I won't.
And what I'll do here is I'll just take my leave. Walk on out. I have my E to escape here. I'll just recall. I need to... okay, I don't want to deal with this dude. I'm gonna go defend my Raptor here. We'll go down towards the bot side.
Everyone. It wouldn't be fair if I didn't present my best.
I am level 6 here. I'm gonna ghost early now.
Has slain an enemy.
Finish clearing this wave. We're really close to our item here, so what I can do in this position is actually farm a little bit and grab it. This guy's lost his mind. One thing I learned in pro play is it's always your job to look at where your teammates are. It's not anyone else's job. If your teammates aren't with you and you didn't watch it, that's on you. That's a skill that you acquire as you play a lot of League, but it's something that's no one else's job other than yours. Let's go investigate this top crab here. Mordekaiser is pretty healthy right now. If we get a few more good trades, I might be able to come handle him. Maybe not though. It is Mordekaiser. Farm all of our topside camps and we'll look to take our recall. Works for me there. That's queuing backwards. So there will be an untouched mid wave right now. What I've got to do is I'm gonna go eat this, smite this early so I can go eat the mid wave. What I want to do here is I want to make sure I can one-shot this before Wukong comes. And our homie is dead again, so this is going to be one more mid wave for me. Because our Nunu is dead.
Turrets look strong. It'll be quite fun cutting them down.
This Nunu will make it in time, so I'll let this guy get out of this.
What to do?
I messed my Q up there, guys. I Q'd too early. So pretty much because I Q'd too early, I didn't get my empowered, 4 stacks on my Q to kill them and deal enough AoE. I mean, I also should have held tab, and look, the Mordekaiser has full Rylai's, and the Wukong has full Trinity Force. On top of that, if you guys saw the start, I invested my E, so in the fight I don't have my E either. So there's a lot of things that I did terribly wrong there. Let's go back and clear our camps, and it's okay. We got 1 grub at least. Like, it's like we're relatively even. It's not the end of the world. This guy might come around and play for one of my camps here.
Black mist won't hurt anyone. I promise. Seeing my
Shut
death
down.
reminds me to smile.
We're gonna have to concede this Gromp here because we don't know where Mordekaiser is or Alistar. Let's just give this up and we're gonna go into the bot side. We can probably play for this bot turret here. You can see our Lucian is cracking away at this turret, which is great.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That is the first turret for us. We gotta be really thoughtful about using our ultimate here.
Promptly.
We'll snip that guy up. I didn't cast my Q in fast enough. It's okay, we'll kill this guy anyway. We want to wait for our large rods.
Means something.
We play together here, we should have no problem dealing with these guys.
An enemy has been slain.
Beautiful. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my camp to save their ultimate, which is really nice.
Few quick cuts.
As you guys can see, if I'm not getting instantly killed, I'm very strong. The problem is I've been like sort of their focus in a lot of these fights. So I just get completely one-shots and then I die. So Gwen, when you're fighting, I like to think about Gwen as the secondary champion going in. And in this video, you see me talk about it the whole time. I'm not too great at it because I'm not pretty noob on Gwen. But that's my advice, guys. You need to be going in second. You can't be the one going in first. Otherwise, you will make this champion look weaker than most champs. You need to be the one going in second. If there's anyone on the bot side, there isn't.
The struggle is worth it.
Let's go to our Krugs. We want enough gold for 2 large rods. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna on the way ping towards the bot turret, get every single pinch of gold we can. Before we recall, we want to come towards mid. Beautiful. Our Nunu just left us there. Okay.
I'll make sure my allies get the glory they deserve.
Actually play for this top turret maybe? Except for that Mordekaiser's gonna be almost 3 items here. Almost 2 items here, so Mordekaiser's very terrifying to play against for us. So it could be a little bit hard for us to play against him.
May I jump in?
just keep farming for our completed item. Instead of going to fight for more, what we should do here is we should look to channel our recall soon and just complete our item. We do not have our ultimate, but we can maybe look. Wow, what a fight right there. Yeah, wow, what a fight. I'm only able to, like, the only way I'd be able to win at the start is if I had 4 stacks from the Gromp. So luckily I had 4 stacks from the Gromp. Otherwise, Yone the champion, 2 OP I would have lost. And under normal circumstances, at that HP, I would have lost. We have a Serpent's Fang too, which is pretty good, to be honest. What in the hell did that Alistar just do to his teammate right there? Oh my god, no. Honestly, here, instead of fighting, I should have left. If I left them there, it would have been pretty good. But I decided to keep fighting like I'm a psychopath. Good. Oopsies, I messed my E up there. It's okay. I messed my E up again there. Whoops. Okay. This guy is their whole team right now, essentially. Think about how we can play team fights. Again, we don't want to be the one going in too hard first. We want to be the one going in like later on in the fight. If we can put ourselves in that position, we'll be able to win fights much harder. Go to Rico here. We're going to grab our item. Let's see, top lane is fighting. This guy's going to die. He does have teleports. It's by our large rod. No more ultimate on this guy here either. There we go, guys. That's the play. That's what we needed right there. There it is. That's the Gwen strength. If you're not the first one getting engaged on, it's your teammates, your ADC. Gwen is unstoppable. And another bonus to Gwen, because I can completely one-shot this turret here. Look to Rico, grab our item. We want to go for a Seekers. I personally enjoy having Seekers for some defensive stats. Let's go for this bot turn now. So I can just go straight for the guy's Grump, so he doesn't get any camps here.
Ready as I'll ever be.
An ally has been slain.
The guy cannot win against me anymore. Sorry, bro.
An enemy
I'm a bit too strong. The duelist gets out-dueled because, well, I'm playing a better champion. I'm playing Gwen. My champion is designed to kill people like that Mordecai. We need to wait for our ultimate to make the next best play. Gotta stop using my E like that.
has destroyed a turret.
They tried to stop me. Keep on trying.
An enemy has been slain.
Double gangplank.
Fun.
An enemy has been slain.
Instead of doing anything more on the map, what I can do is I can just farm up and play for this thing nice and easily. Let's go ahead and play for this dragon. Teammates at this point, actually at this point we can end the game. Mordekaiser's dead, Kai'Sa's dead. Lucian and Yuumi look too powerful right now. They look really OP. I mean, look what this Lucian's doing to this Alistar under his ultimate.
Rampage.
And then that should just be game now.
Has destroyed a turret.
There we go, guys. We fully scaled. And we won that one team from the top side. Again, we were the second one to get engaged on. And now this just completely over for them. Completely GG. Alright, there you have it, guys. GWEN Gold 2 Masters. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.